the owner and creator behind CarolJo's. It is where creativity and community come together for the jewelry and accessory making world. All right. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial here on this live. We're on both TikTok and on the tube. But we do more than just we do lots of different things here. We do chats where you can ask all types of questions you want about jewelry making or creating, running your small business, any of that. Also, we do makers meetups. We do those on TikTok only, where you can come live with me and we can just have a discussion about life and about coming together, and we ask each other questions about what we're working on, that type of thing, show what we're working on. It's a fun time. We do events, and that is where you can add to your bead collection. We do have a debut event tonight at 7 p.m. Central. We also do the tutorials, like I said at the beginning, that's what we have today. And today we are doing a layered necklace. So this is just one pendant. We've got two layers of chain, and this one is a two-layered one. We also have, if I can find it on my table here, a three-layered one. So I'll show you that one. Doo, doo, doo. You got to give me a minute to get it on the neck. All right, you got to go this way. It's harder to do it on the neck than it is to. Okay, I will look at it. I haven't been on social media much today. I posted some videos earlier today, and that was about it on social media. I've been trying to get ready for tonight's event. All right, here we go. I did it finally, but I got the I got that on there. Disallow this. Oh, no. Do not look at the way that this is going because I got it on there backwards. But this is the three layer. Hey, Julie. I was going to say, do you want me to look at that really quick here, Rose? I can do that. I have not brought up a backup account yet either. I've been like, you guys are going to say I was a couple minutes late. And yes, I was. The reason being is I was just working away. And I have a 2 o'clock alarm for something completely else. And I was like, oh, 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 okay. I'll watch those right after I get off the live. Thank you for sending those to me. Yay. Okay. That made me smile, Rose, that I can see you. Ah, just that you'd sent them to me made my day. I haven't even seen them, and I'm like already excited. But here I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I'm like, today has been a funny day. It has been. I will tell you guys before we get going. First time ever, I sent a package with Ryan to the post office, and I forgot to put the label on it. So this tells you the comedy of it. And he's like, I have all of these. I'll take a picture of each one of the packages so you know which one it is. And I'm thinking, if you could just tell me what kind of package it is and take a picture of the other ones that are not that, that'll right away I know who it is. He sends me all 5 pictures and I go, it's this person's package. Now, how am I going to get him the label? He's like, well, are you coming to Canton where the post office is at? And I'm like, dude, I already dropped Buttercup off. I'm just pulled into the garage. I'm like, do I have to run back? And he's like, well, I got to have the label. And I'm like, I know that. What are our things? And so I came up here, I printed it, and then I sent him a copy of it. And I said, this is who it's for. Then he's like, I need the QR code. And I'm like, it's on there. So I finally get the postmaster on the phone with me, and she's like, that QR code isn't the right QR code for our system. And I go, okay. She goes, when you're generating it, isn't there a step where the QR code is? And I'm like, nope. In the system I use, it's this. And she's like, okay, that doesn't work. And Ryan's like, I'll just come pick up the label. And I'm like, dude, let me talk. We're going to come up with a solution. Just give me a few minutes. And then, so he's quiet. And then the postmaster, she goes, well, can you just email it to me? And I'm like, I can email you that image. She's like, I can print it off and we'll just tape it on. So it's not a sticker one, it's a taped on one. But I'm like, we got it. And nobody had to go any extra except for the postmaster. And she did that. Thank you, Kay. So, if you just work together, you can figure things out. That is the premise of our story. So that's why I say it was a weird day, but it was a good day. All right. Now back to my non squirrel moment, our necklace. Why I say I'm excited about this necklace with y'all, and I never let you see the whole thing. I only did it on the mannequin neck. Here's our clasp. Here's where our pendant is at. And we have all the other chain. It's one big piece of chain, everybody. And all you have to do to put it on, I will show you how to do it to put it on. You just take and put this on, and then you just wrap around your neck the chain, and it'll come back to the closure. And then you just need to adjust it. Now, wait, I will adjust in a moment here because I got the pendant in the back somehow or another when I did that. Let me get this a little longer. There we go. With this shirt, it's not the best with this shirt. Well, hello everybody over there on you on the tube. But see, that's all it is. And I'm like, I'm in South Dakota in the US. I literally had this idea while I was on my way to a baseball game in the car when I have nothing to be able to do it with. And originally, my first thought was to put the pendant in the middle of the chain. So, like if I were in the middle, I would put it down here. And then I just would need to wrap each one around, put it in the back. It would work good. But what I figured out is that if you're going to do the two chain like this one, then you have the closure in the front. So yeah, so that is Trisha's done it. I have never seen this done before, but I am so excited to show this one to you. It takes a little bit of things called math. Thank you. And so I'll explain it all. We're going to show you what you need to make this necklace. Of course, we're going to need the chain. This is my favorite chain. What? Yeah, you're out because it's math. Well, this is the thing. You said math. You got to add up how many layers you're going to do in the length of the layers. So for the two layered one, I did this as 18 and 20. So you really just have to add 18 and 20. Okay, that's the math. Ah, thank you, Cody. That is so nice to hear. We need positivity about that in our lives right now. Who is the gorgeous model for my video? AI generated picture. I have to tell you, someone was very kind over here on the tube, and they wrote, "Never watched you. Don't wear necklaces, but your attitude and personality is so thumbs up twice." I love it. So thank you. I appreciate that. So with the three wrap, you have to determine what size or what lengths you want your necklaces to be. You have to decide, do I want 17, 19, and 21? And you add those three numbers together. I know. I do have some of the chain out on, we can't say what we call it here because I'm also live on um TikTok and it doesn't like me to say it. So we call what a spider makes the studio. And my studio is CarolJo's dot and then the rest. And it's um or period. Yep. You got it there. Thank you, Ashley. But it's very simple. It really is. So that's all you have to think about. It to me is very simple math. If you wanted to do 18, 20, and 22, you just add those three numbers. That's it. Very simple math. But that's the thing that you got to think about. So you'll need chain. We're going to use, I got my plethora of jump rings here. And then I have a container with a couple in a bag that I don't know why they're in the bag of pendants. So these are all the extra little pendants when I package them up for you guys. That you can do that and go get that. And so that's what you're going to need for supplies. Very few. For tools, oh, I forgot two of the things that we're going to need. We need lobster claw clasps and we need split rings. I have my big packages here. They were sitting to the side. That's why I forgot about them. And then you'll need split ring tool. That's what reminded me. And two chain nose pliers. Oh, you're very welcome, Kay. Okay, so I'm going to take a moment of pause for a second. So, what Kay is talking about is that you guys know, thank you, Scorpion Woman, for the follow. That Kay comes on here and she helps us all get to our likes goal by sitting here and doing the likes throughout the lives. She comments so often and she is just a huge supporter of everything we do here. So what I did as a thank you, I sent her some items that she will be able to use in what she creates. And that's the videos that I was talking with Rose about, is that she did a video of her looking at what she got. So I just well, I think a lot of us wanted to say thank you to Kay, and that was the way that we could do this. So she does it so that you guys can all do that. So yes. So that's why we've got all that. And so that's why I wanted to explain. There are times that you guys will know, and I don't usually talk um about what I do, but there are times when I just send things to individuals or that type of thing. I don't usually like go whoop. But this one I think is one that needs to be called out because Mama K is just always there for us and she's helping you guys get us to there. And we're already at 11.6. So we're going to do a giveaway here. And Ashley says, oh, that's for that one. Okay, I got it. Thank you. I was like, what, huh? Yep. And that's what it's about. So we're going to do for our 10K, we're going to do bead soup, everybody, because we got bead soup now. I got to think of a color here. Ooh, I see one in there. We're going to do this. You guys over here on the tube, you guys can guess colors too. There we go. Well, there we go. Go. And she never plays the game. She doesn't. But she does an awesome job. All right, everybody put guesses in. I need a bag to put this in because remember last night I used them all. Ah, da, da, da. I know I have a package of them somewhere, but I don't remember where I put them. Right? Nope, not found them. You guys are getting that cellophane grumble there. All right, here we are. Hey, Cassie. All right. I'm just digging in. Ooh, there we go. Okay, I'll give you guys a clue. This color is a flower. It's a flower. I'm hitting the head. I hit my little thingy. So literally, I will, while you guys are guessing, I'll tell you how I made my video. I took a picture of that pendant on this. Then I took and put that in Canva to get this all out of the background. And then I went into Chat GPT and I said, take this necklace and put it on a lady wearing it. And that's the image that came back. Those were exactly how much I did of that. All right, we have two people guess the color. First was Rose. You are the winner of this giveaway. And Geraldine was second. So congratulations, Rose. And here it is. The color was violet. And here we go. We've got one of the butterfly beads. We have a polymer clay. We have a wooden resin butterfly. One of the Hagar estate items, I believe. We've got some acrylics. We have lots of glass. Hey, you got a cue. Here is her bead soup. Oh, your real name's Abby. Okay, now we got to remember that, Abby. Sometimes that's hard for me. So you got to might have to remind me, okay? So yeah, so that is what you're going to get, Miss Rose. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to get both of ours off of the table. Both of the examples off of my bead mat, I should say. I'm going to get the tools moved over. I am going to point you all down. Yep, you do. We're going to use a ruler to measure. All right, here we go. And I don't have my backup up today. So everybody, I won't be able to see comments right now. I just didn't get a chance to put it up. There we go. Everybody should be seeing the bead mat with the ruler. All right. We got to choose a pendant here. We could do another cross if we wanted. We had one cross in the sun on that one. I don't know. We have this cross I could do it with. That's a larger pendant. And then I have a whole bunch of enamel ones in here. There are some like those dolphins that we had last week. We even have our funny cartoon pig, evil eye pendant. Let's see. These are literally the extras. Oh, we have two of the pig in here. Or my favorite, the fishbowl. The cactus. I saw somebody do the cactus. Hi there, Murda. We can do the cactus. We're going to mix metals because I don't have my gold over here. So we're going to do the cactus with silver. Okay, we're going to put those away. We got our cactus. We're going to do this one with a two layer necklace, okay? So if I do that, 18 will be one and 20 will be the other. So that means I need 38 inches of chain. Now, before I get to measuring out the chain, I am going to get my closures ready. Reason being is that when we open and close our chain to take it off, we can add our closure. Hey, I had one already done in here, but I'm going to show you how to do it. We need a 6mm split ring that decided to roll off my fingers. There we go. And I will need a second 6mm split ring for the end of my lobster claw clasp. And these two are stuck together. There we go. All right. We're going to take, if you have this plier, let me tell you, it saves your nails. There's a little dongle part here, or a little dangle part. You get him in between the two circles of the split ring. Open that up, and I can't tell how clear that is because I'm pointing down. And you just open it enough that you can get that lobster claw clasp started. I grab my pliers and I just spin it around. And that is one end of our closure. Then the other end is the other split ring. Measuring out 20 and 18 is 38 inches. So we got 18, another 18. So that makes 36. And then 2, that makes 38. Now, this chain, if you feel on the chain, it is a um, not soldered chain or unwelded. You will feel a slit in it. Hi, Gladys. I just saw that. And you can put that at the top, and on each side of that split that you feel, take one of your chain nose pliers. One comes towards you, one goes away. We're going to open up that link. Well, we're going to take it off of both sides of the chain. That doesn't create a problem. We've got it here where we got it opened up. We're going to put half of our closure on, and then we're going to close it up. Whoops. Hold on. My tools moved and it didn't move it the right way. And then we're going to go back to close it up by going the opposite way we opened it. So if you went forward with one hand, that hand will come back towards you. If it came towards you, then you go back the other way. So that is how you add half of your closure. Then we go to the other end of our chain. Hi, Mia. If I miss people, I'm not trying to miss saying hi to you. I just do not have my backup account. And when I look up, that's when I see comments and I can kind of see them. Open up the other side the exact same way, one towards you, one away. Grab your 6mm split ring and put that on. Can you use a jump ring instead of a split ring? Yeah, sure can. I just find that split rings don't open as easily, and therefore you don't have a chance to lose your necklace as easily. Now we have got a 38-inch chain. To add our charm or our pendant, whatever you want to call it, to our necklace, we are going to get whatever size you would like to use of a jump ring. I don't want my jump ring to stick out, so I'm going to be on the smaller end of the options. If you're okay with your jump ring being shown, you can go to the larger side. That is totally a preference. I am going to use a 5mm jump ring. We need the ruler for this part. Put the necklace down. Hold on. I'm going to be texting Ryan because he's trying to call me. Okay, sorry. Hopefully he'll answer me there. All right, so I will go to the 10-inch mark, measure down from that. The reason why I'm doing 10 inches, remember our first layer is 18, our second layer is 20. We're going to add that charm to the second layer, which means we would put it on the 20. To get it halfway there, you divide 20 by 2, and it's 10. So once you have that number, you go in and you don't even open that chain. You just find that link in your chain. You grab your jump ring, open it up, put the pendant on the jump ring, and then on the chain. Close up your jump ring by going the opposite directions to open it. Just like you did your chain, the jump ring and that are the same. And there we have it on there. Now, to put it on, yeah, just wrap it around just like we did on that three layer that we did. For me to put it on the onto our neck, I'm just gonna double it over in my hand and then put it on. Am I the right way or the wrong way? Is this the back or the front? That's the back. Let me flip it this way. And you can have it go really close together and have it a 19-inch necklace. You can have a little bit of space in between and have it an 18 and a 20. You get to decide what you want when you're wearing it. That's how easy that is. It takes just minutes. Yes, you can use a split ring. I'm going to bring this up so that I can read that question correctly. Yes, you could use a split ring to attach that charm to your necklace. The reason why I usually do jump rings is that it's easier to get it open, because sometimes getting it to go onto that is a little on the chain is a little bit hard. Woo! Or you could but we usually don't pull on these as much as we pull on these when we're opening and closing. That's why I will do a jump ring here, split rings on the back. Does that make sense? Unless you're somebody who fiddles with your necklaces, then put a split ring on it. But that's it. That is it, everybody. I like that one. See how easy that is? And we have had a lot of pendants lately. Okay, we've got 25K. So guess what? It's time. Oh, is that Love the Chain, Patty? This is everybody my favorite chain. It truly is. And even with these, like if you had it doubled up, let me get it back down here. I'm going to do this before we do it. We're probably going to do two in a row. Even there, it still doesn't take away. Yes, we've got larger chain, but you still see that pendant. And that's what I love about this chain. It's small enough that it doesn't take over the whole necklace, but it's big enough that it's just like you can get your split rings and your jump rings onto them. Because some of those daintier chains, I can't get the closures on. That's just me. So it's all about what size you want. You can choose whatever size chain you want for this project. I just happen to really love this chain, so I'm going to use it. All right, we got to come up with a color here. All right, one word color. Everybody can guess, even you on the tube. You guys can guess too if you'd like. It's a one word color, and we're going to do bead soup for whoever gets the answer for this. Look it. We got the magnetic hematite to my spoon and then with a cage. Just because that's that way, I'm putting that in there. You're going to get two little cages with that one. Whoever this is, let's see who it is. Patty B, you're going to get that. She guessed periwinkle. All right. I just was laughing at that. We have one of the acrylic hearts. We have one of the nuggets from the Hagar estate. We've got the teardrop glass pearls. We have other glass in there. We have, of course, oh, we even have a end cap here where you can put things in it and it's got a bead in there. The cages, there's some acrylic. There's lots of things to work on with this one. So that one is Patty B's. You're welcome. Yeah, that one will be a fun one. I'm excited. I'm like having fun with the bead soup, everybody. I hope you guys like it too. All right, we're gonna do the second. I got to text Ryan back too. Normally he doesn't do this, but he is. So it isn't like we have not ate enough Tex-Mex, I guess we would call it. We had Chipotle on Wednesday. I didn't eat it because I didn't want it, but Buttercup had taco meat last night with her meal. And now he wants to go to a burrito place today when he gets home. Could we eat any more like that? Sorry, I digress here. All right, now we're going to go. I'm going to point you guys back down. We are going to find a charm for the 3-strand. So we're going to do that one next, and I'll explain how. I'm just like, oh, Lordy, how we do this one. Okay. All right. Wait, we're at 30K. So we're coming right back up. We're coming back up, everybody. Sorry. We're at 30K. I saw your guys' weight. So I got to come up with another color. Let's see. I don't think I've ever done this color, but I see a lot of it in here. So this is what we're going with. So hopefully you guys will get it. All right. Baggie right there. Got our baggie. We're going to put some beads in this baggie. Oop. Well, none of the big, oh, we got some. I'm like, none of the big beads wanted to stay on there. Yoo. Yep. I was going to say, you guys on the tube, you can put them in here too. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to give a clue here in a moment. All right. I'm going to give a clue. It's in this area. So there's some colors for you. And there's one in here that I don't think I've ever done before. So you guys have to let me know if you need to look at it again. I can show it. More specifically, right there. I don't think anybody's going to get it. Oh. Ashley got it. She got it over here. So Ashley got it. It was clear. So Ashley's going to get this bag here. We've got some acrylics. I'll show it to you in just a second, Ashley. You got an acrylic star, acrylic flower, the acrylic with the color in. We've got polymer clay. We have a teardrop with glass. I think there's even a teardrop of the, yep, there's the teardrop with the, what is that? Glass pearl. We've got a tube. You got lots of stuff. So you get this one, Ashley. It was clear. So there's your big acrylic. There's another one. There's another one. There's the polymer clay. Everybody over here is saying, congrats, Ashley. All right. Yay. All right. Now we're going to go down, everybody. We're going to do this next one. Oh, thank you for saying that. Thanks. There we go. All right. Yay. You are going to have fun. All right. Back to the I already have this one with that on, so I'm going to use this one this next time. Remember, I just use this is a split ring opener tool or plier. I love it. It helps save your nails. So we've got that on there, and I just need another, they're right here, the 6 millimeter split ring for the other half. Now, when we do 3 layers, we're going to add 3 numbers together. You could do 18, 20, and 22. Just know that that is going to be down lower as you go longer. I like to do 17, 19, and 21, and that equals 57 inches of chain, just so that it's not so down into the chest area. Now we got to decide what one do we want to do for that one. We have lots of different ones we could do. Do, do, do. Let's see. See, I wanted to use this, but I don't know if I want to use it on that chain. I think it needs a different chain for that. Oh, we could do one of the butterflies. What do we have? We have this butterfly. We also have the evil eye. I'm thinking this butterfly. That's the one I think we're going to do. Ashley says, thank you to everyone. All right. Got our butterfly. We have those. I need my jump ring. I'm going to go with a 4 millimeter this time, a little bit smaller than I did last time. We are going to grab our chain and we are going to measure off 57 inches of chain. You guys are going to laugh at how I do this. Oh no, we made one necklace so far, Gladys. We're going to do the second one. So we have 18, 36. I go to 10 inches, gives me 46. Another 10 inches gives me 56. 1 inch gives me 57. Do it however it makes it easier for you to do math. We are going to open up this link here of chain. So we're going to go one towards and one away. Take off the end that we don't need. Grab half of our closure and put that on. And then close it up by going the opposite way that we opened it. All right. Then on the other end of our chain, we are going to open up this piece of the link here of chain, this link of chain, not a piece, it's a link. One away, one towards, put the 6 millimeter split ring on, close that up, and I'm nowhere near getting that closed, and he wants to slip out. There we go. There we go. Now, for this one, remember our last link or our last length of the layers is 21 inches. So we got to take 21 and divide that by 2. So that would be 10 and a half. So I put this at the 10 and a half. I measure down. This link right here is the link that I want to put. I put it down so I know which one it is, that one. That is the link I want to put my pendant on. I grab my jump ring, open it up by going one towards me and one away. Do not ever open a jump ring this way. You distort the circle when you do that. Go ahead and put that on the jump ring and then put the jump ring on our link that is 10 and a half inches from the end. Close it up. And there you have, well, let's go this way, your jump ring on that, your jump ring and your pendant. So what we're going to do is we're going to, you would just normally put this around you to get it on, but to get it on our display, we are going to create 2 circles, get our circles where we want them kind of. We're going to put them on our neck and then I'll show you what it looks like. That's how easy this necklace is. It just takes a couple of minutes. And see, you could have these two be together. You could have them, the 17, 19, and 21. You could have these all 3 be the same length and have a very thick looking chain. You literally get to do whatever you want. I'm going to bring this up so that we can see. There we go. And we hit 40K, everybody. So we're going to do one more giveaway today. But see, you can have a thicker looking chain. But does that, to me, this doesn't take away from this. Or we could do it, like I said, we can bring this down and have those 2 up. Or we can do this way. So you can wear it however you want. You can put whatever kind of pendant you want, whatever size pendant you want on there. What I want you guys to think about is how that you can make something very, very quickly. If you are a someone that this is your business, why can I not talk all of a sudden? This can take just a few minutes to make. and you can sit there, and as long as you have enough chain, normally I do sell this in 1 meter sizes, which is 39 inches. 39 inches would work great for the two layered one. If you did it at 18 and 20, because that's 38, you had 1.4 inches left over. You could even take that and create a cute dangle down here, like the cha-cha type dangles if you wanted to, and you're using just one bag of the chain. To do a two-layer one, you're going to have to connect two of those of the 1 meter chain together to be able to do 57 if that's what you wanted. If you wanted to do 18, 20, and 22, you will need 18, 38, 60 inches. I'm like, what's the math? So just depending on what you want for your length, you get to be in control of that. If you wanted to have one be more choker, then go with like a 16, 18, and 20. That's what I want you guys to understand is you get to make however you want and that type of thing. So I want you guys to think about it from that, or think about what kind of things. One of the things that I was wondering is how do we get this so that these all lined up and you could have a day, one on each one of these. I haven't figured that out yet. But if one of you guys figures it out, let us know. It is all about math and the placement of where you put that at. Okay, I've been babbling. I need to do our 40K giveaway. All right. Let's see what color we have. This is a two-word color, everybody, a two-word color. And I'm not giving the clue yet. I almost gave the clue. Ooh, we're going to do that one in there. Eek. Ooh, he's going there. I'm picking up while you guys are, because I imagine when they come in, they're going to want to go. And we're getting close to our time, but I can imagine Ryan will be hungry because he did mail today. So they don't get a lunch. Like they could stop and clock out, but they just keep going just to be done. I don't know why these are in a baggie, but I'm going to put those two in there. Okay, the clue, everybody, is um the first word is a secondary color, so that gives you 3 colors to choose from. The second word is something, I'll give you a good one. Another name for lawn. Hopefully that helps you. So first word, nope, 2 of you got it. Okay, 3 of you got it. All right. First up was Lulu, then Geraldine, Trisha, and Nordic Luna. So Lulu, you will get this one. Yes, I am ending. I am ending. I told you guys. It says there was 0 for that one, but no, it was Lulu. This is what you're going to get, Lulu. You got one of the fluffy beads. You've got a lobster claw class. You have one of the Hagar antler ones there. We have some resin. We have glass. You have a little bit of everything in there. So I hope, and you even got one of those flower beads. So there you go. No, that one's mine. Yours is the strawberry.
Where is it?
It's in the refrigerator down at the bottom.
Do you want yours?
Honey, I'm going to go eat supper with you. You need to change into clothes. Holy crap. Holy buckets. This is going to be a fun night. I can tell you. You're welcome, Lulu. All right, everybody. I will be back 7 p.m. with our debut event. As I told you earlier, it will probably be a longer one because we are not going live tomorrow, so I can do that. So join me 7 p.m. here on TikTok for our debut event. Thanks, Ashley. We'll see y'all later. Bye.